get into the starting final destination. Like the starting is just like normal, but they adapt this, so I think this is starting.
Alright, so here we go. Start with the Shadow Ball. Just to create space, not charging it for any real time.
I think after seeing Rio's good momentum, Xmas going to try and make the game his pace, slow things down so that he can have the advantage. Slow down Rio. Ruin his momentum.
Yeah, and it seems like Rio is trying to make sure that he's not able to just stay too comfortable during it. Every time he charges the Shadow Ball, he goes just a little bit outside of down tilt range, making sure that he has to worry about exactly what's going to happen next, not just charge Shadow Ball for free. The up smash!
Wow, is that gonna
such a hard read. Not going to take it, but that is some good damage.
It looked like Rio wanted to pin, too.
Oh, that could have been an up smash as well, but he's going to come out with the Nair.
Xmas taking things pretty slow.
He's getting really happy with his up smashes, though.
Yeah. That might be the bane of his existence later on in the set. Wow, again, actually pulling him back in. Rio being a bit more aggressive, rushing in now, seeing how Xmas plays. Those power shields on the Shadow Ball are going to be great, though.
Ooh, good side B into the dash attack. Not a true combo, but definitely leaves Rio with not much time to consider his options. And SDIing out of that up smash, that was really good.
That's going to kill.
Yeah.
That pin is strong, especially with the tip.
Yeah, with that much rage as well.
Yes. And just like that, Rio is in the lead. Now Xmas has to play keep up. He can't play as safe or as patient as he was. He's going to have to go in there and do something.
Yeah, you can have the percent lead all you want. If you lose the first stock, it all goes away. But the up throw going to take it away. Only 30% extra credit, so not too bad. Xmas still in a very nice position as far as everything goes.
I feel like he could have got more off that punishment, but the animation for counter was almost over, so he just had to fix something and opted to go for grab.
Coming out with the Shadow Ball and approaching with Nair, not actually a great approach tool. He's going to get punished for it. Now he's getting all this combo, 75% on Xmas right now. Good fair train.
Yeah. Wow, just barely missing the tip.
Yeah. So Xmas just barely missing the Shadow Ball and then also just barely missing the dash attack. Down tilt into fair. And the Nair. Okay, again, we got a pretty even game. It's
also like how crazy to me Rio believes it. Is that gonna kill? Wow.
That kills.
Xmas takes game one. But it's crazy to me how like confident Rio is in like tipping with Corrin. I think Rio might stay. I don't see any reason to switch.
I mean, he did lose the game, so I mean that might be his reason.
Yeah.
So we got Ike, his main. Let's be real. So the character he's more known for. I think the character he's more comfortable with.
I'm seeing that Ike do crazy things.
No Ryuga today. Just sticking with the Ike. 5%, just playing footsies back and forth. Everyone trying to be really safe. Down tilt forward air, not going to be a strong punish. He could have extended it, but the platform got in his way.
I feel like it should be careful when he commits too hard at things, seeing as when Ike swings it, he just hits heavy, and he can kill early, especially a character like Mewtwo.
Yeah. Mewtwo also being a character that hits really hard, not quite as hard as Ike, but also Mewtwo dies much earlier than Ike being a heavyweight.
They both have pretty reliable, I want to say, recoveries. Both, well, Ike's more exploitable than Mewtwo's. That was a good air dodge there.
Really good air dodge. Air dodge fair being a great mix-up that you can use in Mewtwo since his air dodge is also one of the best in the game. Ooh.
Wow, actually didn't get caught by that.
Yeah, really good magnet hands though. Just like recovered basically as low as he could have, not to get hit by that.
Oh, but he's gonna take that dash attack, going right into the blast zone.
Yeah.
Or the up B. Wow, that's in him higher than expected.
He was just trying to jump around, getting the forward airs. Jab, not gonna combo or anything, but chasing him up with the up air.
There's a nice weight into that fair.
Ooh, yeah. I think he tried to trap him with the Shadow Ball, threatening in it, but Rio was just like, alright, I'm gonna hang low, side B.
Rio's good to go to the ledge, actually. Hasn't really gotten too punished to the ledge.
Yeah, Xmas not knowing that up throw would have killed there, just goes for the back throw, but the up smash will take it. Only 48% again, keeping it very even. believe he lost the first stock last game as well, and he ended up winning that one. So this is looking really good for Xmas. Say, like, I know you SD'd, but it was not a fluke.
Yeah. Xmas coming back answering strong. Wow,
Oh,
actually sent it out last minute.
That was an amazing shadow ball.
Yes.
Coming out with the Nair again. Pretty strong lead building, but again, the kill percents for both these characters are very disparate.
Like a heavy hitter, you giving him rage is gonna make him hit harder.
Yeah, like honestly, like with the right move, with this rage, like Mewtwo could die now.
Yes.
Like it just, he's so light.
I honestly feel like a backer might take it.
77. I think that he got punished for trying to go for another up there or up smash.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
yeah,
bear?
see if Bear almost
Whoa,
taking
he's
it.
alive.
He's definitely a kill percent now. 100 to 101, slight lead.
Instead of going to the ledge, he answers with an up air?
Approaches with the Nair, but not going to get punished for it. In fact, going to get his 1% of damage.
Just charging
Just
Shadow
charging.
Ball in
Like,
his
yeah,
face.
it's like, I'm not going to move, but he's going to get hit by back air?
Yeah, that was bad.
A lot of patience from Xmas didn't quite pay off. The option that he used to eventually escape just got caught by Rio, so it was actually might have been good conditioning from Rio.
We're gonna get here in game 3. Feel like right now Rio's just filling out the Mewtwo, seeing what he can do to it, seeing what the habits are.
For sure.
But now Xmas has to get used to the height. It's really easy for Rio's the guy who can just switch up playstyles on him.
I mean, you must have to with that many characters in your arsenal.
Wow, all of that catching.
Just start out really safe options again. Nair, Shadow Ball. Down tilt, getting into the Nair. Forward air. Another forward air. Big
Shadow
damage.
Ball?
Like 40%. Ooh, Nair up tilt. Great. If you get the weak hit of that, that can actually lead into up smash at later percents with enough hits done. So.
Oh, yeah. I saw it actually. I just saw it for the first time earlier today. Xmas did it.
Yeah. So he does have that in his mind.
Rio answering back. You don't want Ike to answer back.
Yeah, Xmas just running into his options a few times and evening it up pretty quickly.
Rio definitely showing no fear though.
Yeah. Trying for the B reverse Shadow Ball, but doesn't go quite far enough past him. Again,
That
try
was
for
a nice
it.
bait.
Yeah, try for the dash grab, but
Wow.
no, just gonna get forward air.
Goes right out there and slaps him right back into the
Yeah,
blast.
at the blast zone. That would have killed at 7.
Yeah.
Down throw, no tech into forward air. Down throw's not supposed to have any combos really as Mewtwo, but that was good recognition on his part, knowing that the platform was there and they would put him into a tech situation.
That was a trade getting Rio out of that bad situation. He's been missing these dash attacks lately, but he's still going for it. And he's really confident with this Nair.
Yeah, he's been using it very aggressively, more aggressively than I usually see Mewtwo use it. But it's working out for him.
Oh,
Chasing
wow.
him with the down air, but
That could
not
have
going
been
to
very
get
bad
it.
for both of them.
Yeah, definitely. Only 14% on Mewtwo.
He's trying to figure out how to get back to the stage.
Yeah. Rio getting very close to kill percent, whereas he's only at 21%, getting him off stage, and now he's going to put on a lot of damage. Rio's been doing a good job of just ledge trapping, but he gets grabbed. Ooh, good pivot grab.
Rio coming out strong. Ooh, that
Back air, all of a
Wow,
sudden
that
this
was-
is super even again. This has been a very
Ooh,
back and
catching-
forth game, but the
wow,
forward air is
catching
going to
that-
take it.
That was hype.
Rio now up a game over Xmas. You could potentially be seeing a reset right now.
Yeah, Xmas, he has another set to work with, but you know that he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he wants to get this over with because once Rio's one of those players, once he gets that momentum, he's running with it.
Yeah, and it's also demoralizing, especially if you won games in the first set. It's like I did so much work and it was for nothing. So here we are, going back to Smashville again. Same matchup, same stage, same players.
Yo, at least I'm gonna probably be in the next Daily Smash or Eat Smash.
Xmas seems to always start out on a more patient note. He seems to get more and more aggressive as the game goes through. I think Rio might finally call him out on that.
Yeah, it seemed like his more patient style that he was using earlier in the set was working out for him. It gets a little bit fancier when these games come down to the last hits. Just runs into a lot of options. But right now, again, he's establishing his lead. Like, the early game has always been really good for Xmas. All 4 games.
But Ike being a heavy hitter does not care about that.
Ooh, right down tilt. Not going to lead into anything, but just establishing stage control. Charging Shadow Ball. Nair forward air! That was crazy!
Wow. That was insane.
That was like just exactly the right hitbox of Nair. Yeah. Okay.
Rio not letting this man land. Wow, that could have been
just
it.
in a really scary situation again. More aggressive Nairs working out for him.
It's a good idea not to finish that jab.
Down tilt there. Oh, yeah, get a tech out of that one. That would have been another forward air, possibly leading into an end guard situation if he had not teched that. So good stuff from Rio's part.
This Nair it's been doing wonders for Xmas, actually.
I mean, it is one of Mewtwo's best moves. Like, so there are some characters who are defined by just a few moves, and Mewtwo's definitely one of those characters, and Nair is one of those like character-defining moves. Like, using it out of shield is really, really smart. The aggressive options are a little bit more unorthodox, but they are working out for him, possibly because it's so unusual.
Yeah. If they won't expect it, they can't do anything about it.
You can do crazy things if your opponent isn't expecting it.
Yeah.
Chasing him down with the Nair into another forward
one.
air,
Wow.
taking it to game 5.
2-stop coming to Xmas. This can potentially be tournament set for Xmas or reset for Rio.
It's been a really good grand finals. I would be happy to see it reset, just to see more of it. Seems like Rio's doing some soul searching. We're seeing another character change, this time to Roy. I know that this is a character that I believe almost beat Abadango at SmashCon 2016, so definitely a character that he knows the Mewtwo matchup with.
And this is actually, when they fought the last Coffee Boys, this is actually the character Xmas fought against.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Even though it is Roy, Rio's Roy is nothing to be slept on.
And we're now with 2 characters that have really good Nair, so this is Nair the game, in a sense.
He gets the most crazy things.
I feel like
Jab to upbeat.
That was a really good spot dodge read.
Roy's Nair is like a better combo starter than Mewtwo's, I feel though.
Oh, for sure. Anyway, turning Shadow Ball off the ledge. He's got that Nair to cover the jump from ledge.
He's gonna get hit by that down smash, stuffing out that Nair. You can see him going for it.
Oh, yeah, so he's trying to do something tricky to get back on stage, but nothing's really working so far. He's gonna get forward tilted. And he's charging his up B, or his neutral B rather.
Answering that with that could have been very bad.
That could have been a foxtrot forward smash,
nice.
but the down throw instead just
nice.
wait.
That was dirty.
That was super good.
Oh, here we go. Right there.
All right, we're seeing some big damage. 29%,
aggressive right now.
44%,
Oh my goodness,
53%.
53%. Extra credit, you just love it.
I think this is also the first game in this set that Xmas has not started out really strong. Like, he is actually at a deficit.
I feel like maybe, wow, Rio does not care. I feel like when he picked Roy, Rio was like, maybe I can be more aggressive. But Xmas had a strong deficit here. You haven't seen Rio go for the ledge once, actually.
Yeah. I also noticed, actually, or I just realized that, oh, good. Was that B reverse? That was good. As soon as Rio lost to Corrin, he switched to Ike, and as soon as he lost to Ike, he switched to Roy. So this has actually been pretty, like, he's just been rotating characters.
This is crazy.
That's also something that has to keep Xmas on his toes.
Yeah.
You have to know
that
wow.
big.
You have to know what each character brings to the table.
Yeah, if Rio gets a good base hit right now, Mewtwo's down.
But Xmas doesn't care. He's coming out strong.
Yeah, it was almost a really good tech roll read, but I wasn't quite able to get it with the no range that Nair has.
You can see him
Look at auto cancel though.
up in the beam. Oh, he's gonna
down
get
throw
that.
up there.
And we're getting the reset.
This is literally Lucas.
I think it's a DI throw.
Yeah, of course. Lucas sword version.
Emblem.
Lucas is broken because he doesn't care about your DI. He doesn't care about your air dodge. Just
I got every hero. Okay, but against Bayonetta though, it's stupid because they can escape down throw.
it's still true up until up throw work. It's just you have to have time. We're not talking about Lucas. We're talking about Roy versus Mewtwo. Same stage, same characters, same players.
We're gonna get right back into this.
So this is interesting because it seemed like Xmas was doing a good job of figuring out Rio's characters after a game or two. So if he figures out Roy, like really, where does Rio go from this?
Yeah, actually. He's got all the characters down unless Rio pulls out a trump card that we've just never seen.
It's like, but you didn't know about my Wario.
The Wario. Yeah, I'd pay good money to see that Wario. These nairs just been very
oppressive.
Yeah, very detrimental to Rio right now.
73%, only 14. So we're seeing a return to form for Xmas as he was doing for most of the games last set. Just starting out really strong, establishing a really strong lead forward tilt. Not an often seen move, but it is a good spacing tool.
Xmas isn't really committing anything right now. Why he's gonna catch?
You can up smash out of any charge that can be canceled by shield because you can up smash out of shield. So you just shield and then up smash. It's great.
Wow.
Try going for the air dodge.
That might have been a trick that he might have wanted to save until actual kill percents. But still, he's definitely got a really strong lead right now. He's just got to play safe and stay away from this sword that Rio's got.
And once Roy does this thing where he's kind of like Ike, where like he starts hitting you and sometimes he just won't stop.
Yeah, meanwhile, Xmas is just using his speed as Mewtwo. Yeah, tried it
Gotta
again,
be
but
careful
Rio
throwing
not
out these
falling up for
smash
this
attacks.
time.
Though.
Possibly.
Wow, unfortunate that he gets that bad hit.
That's a sad Roy.
Not fully charged Shadow Ball, not going to kill. But he's got his fully charged Shadow Ball online now. Oh, he tries to come down with the neutral lead.
Rio's out for blood and does not care anymore.
He knows that he has to make something kind of crazy happen at this point. But at this point, jab back air is going to take it.
Answering right back and taking that stop.
Alright, so we're seeing him come down with neutral V again. I don't know if this is some sort of crazy conditioning, but it doesn't seem to be working out for him yet. We'll have to see what happens long term. Down tilt, max range.
It always gets so scary when I see Rio go for that fair that sends him off stage and he still wow, that shield was looking minuscule.
That was a skittle.
Catching him, telling him to get out the face with the Shadow Ball.
Xmas again with the lead. Getting chased off with these nairs though. Really strong combo tool. Alright, just coming straight down for that very aggressive forward air. Not expecting it because he's been so patient this game so far.
Gotta be careful though, this is definitely anyone's game.
Yeah. Oh, and the nair up smash!
They're gonna take it. It takes it. Xmas takes game one of the reset.
Alright, and now here we come to the point. Like he figured out each character up to this point, and he switched off to the next character, and it worked out for him. But what does he do now?
Does Rio go back, or does he actually pull out the Wario?
We're sticking to the Roy. At this point, he's just got to make adjustments as a player. There's no character that's going to save you.
That should be no problem to somebody in Rio's skill, though.
Oh, no, for sure. He's definitely a proven top player.
Which matters more to you, getting top 6 or being an
Taking $5.
Once again, starting off strong. But we've also seen Rio just bring it back, does not care.
I spent all the money I had.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely made some comebacks this game. This set, rather.
Xmas playing very smart right now. Playing around Roy's sword.
Yeah, like he's just playing so safe. It's just how does Roy catch this? But if only he does, he gets 22%. I think that could have been a little bit longer, but he didn't pick exactly the right option there. So 106 to 22. I almost feel like this might actually be a worse matchup than Corrin or Ike, because like if Roy doesn't get
in his face,
yeah, right in his face, not gonna kill though. But if Roy doesn't get the juicy base hit, then like he doesn't really have that much kill power against a light character like Mewtwo. Like I would almost be scared from Mewtwo at this point if this was.
Oh, he tried to counter. The single hit him on the side B.
Ooh, good down tilt into nair, into re-grab. We'll grab. Aggressive nairs getting finally caught that time.
Xmas is playing safe, but he's also there's a hint of aggression inside of it as well.
He's just playing like a little bit outside of Rio's range. So like there's pressure, but he's not committing to anything that's unsafe.
And I feel like that's kind of bad because Roy barely has range himself. So playing right outside his range just kind of hurts him.
Yeah, it hurts Roy, certainly.
Yeah, you're just taunting him right in his
Yeah, like
face.
at 103, like Rio's almost dead.
Yeah.
Xmas isn't even really at kill percent unless he gets like a 4 smash. Oh,
Wow.
off tilt, not gonna take it yet.
Right into the blast.
Like up throw is we gotta kill this one. Or
Catching
up
him up
smash.
smash.
Or up smash.
Xmas
up.
sitting 2-0 in the reset. Wow.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like it seems like he just really figures out these characters.
It is. I just you should have missed it. I got the best edge card ever.
I still don't think Rio might switch. I think he's gonna keep toughing it out.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a character switch. Sorry, I was like, huh?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Can we go to the Wario instead? But alright, going back to Ike.
Back to Smashville. I feel like, have all the games this set been played on this?
I think so, yeah. So I wonder if Rio is just thinking, like, alright, maybe my X is just gonna do better.
Yeah. If it ain't
Maybe
broke, don't fix
he's
it.
forgotten what he figured out about Rio
Yeah.
Ike by now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's just waiting. That he used that up tilt for the anti-air.
Yeah, really good anti-air tool, just fast, juggle situation.
They're both just kind of whiffing attacks.
Yeah, I think they both realize what's on the line at this point.
Yeah. Oh, that air dodge in the back. I didn't expect the back air to come out that fast, actually.
I think that's actually a good mindset for Xmas to have at this point. Like, at some point, a lot of players will think, okay, well, I'm up 2-0. Like, I don't really need to be like that worried. But like, with that attitude is what gets you reverse 3-0.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, whoa, I don't know what that was, but it was crazy. And he's gonna catch him with that grab.
Good up throw, fair. That was really good spot dodge.
I love Xmas's weight there. Ooh, he's gonna eat that dash attack though, send him right back into the blast. So
Yeah.
giving the real stage control.
Rio just keeps going for the up throw, which this one is 50-50. Back air is going to take it. Never mind about everything I was about to say. So going for the back air, 113. Got some Rio fans in the audience.
Hey, we love Rio.
Alright, Xmas gotta figure out how to close this stock. For Rio, definitely, wow.
Yeah,
might
that down
have-
to, gonna SD at 0 almost.
Yeah. Unfor it.
Do you think he got clipped out of his jump?
Could be. I don't know what really happened.
Yeah, it was sort of perplexing. But still, Xmas up 2-1. This is definitely his advantage.
I saw him air dodge and then he just wasn't there anymore.
It's just that's what happens sometimes.
That's alright though. I hope that doesn't mess with his momentum.
9th game of Smashville. Here we go.
So Jimmy, I can use the tag then, right? Like I can just put stuff.
Wow, that up B alone even gave right back up.
Accepted it into my soul.
They're getting the away hit of the up tilt, but still managing to follow up on it with some good chase down. Just
He's
charging
got
the
to be
Shadow
careful
Ball.
punishing the side B.
Yeah, it almost seems like he's charging the Shadow Ball as a bait at this point, because like he's not really charging it for hardly any time, just waiting to see what Rio's going to do when he charges it.
Yeah, Rio with a great grab right there. Racking up that percent.
Good landing option with the Nair.
Yeah. Xmas got to figure out how to get off that platform.
Good air dodge.
Gonna eat that fair as punishment. Oh, missing that grab is that. It could have been worse, but another jab to the face.
So since Rio went back to Ike, this has actually been more close games. Like it's usually just like up until that point it was just one or the other player just starts out really strong, but this has been a lot more back and forth since then. I don't know if Rio's figured something out about Mewtwo or Xmas.
Almost had him with that.
Yeah, try for this 50-50, but Mewtwo's air dodge way too good.
Back on stage.
Oh, that was a crazy attempt! That was like 7 crazy things in a row.
Yeah. But you cannot count out Rio. This heavy hitter.
Every week, if we can just keep having these stupid things.
So this is possibly tournament stock for Rio.
Yes.
Forward are going to even it up though.
It's anybody's game. I've seen Xmas start out strong, but seen Rio come back from worse.
Ooh.
Oh, that
he
man
tried
going for
the
it, but
down
he's too
air.
early.
He tried.
Yeah, If he would have landed that, that could have been it.
Yeah, if you are able to get around the sword, he is actually pretty susceptible to those edge guards, but not landing that time. 54% to 18, getting more damage with the up throw nair. Combo breaking with the nair, that's interesting. Exactly even.
Even. Anybody's game.
Xmas just standing in place, going for the up tilt once he landed, but Rio micro-spaced the heck out of that.
Both players playing every time. Just when you think you've had him out of that side B, he answers back. Wow, Rio just wanting to end it right then and there.
Oh, pivot grab. I thought
That's crazy. Going to game 10?
Game 10. This is game 10 of Grand Finals, and they went to game 3 in their winner set. So this is game 13.
No, I had no clue.
This is Goku and Vegeta. This is so even.
I'm quite surprised.
Both players playing amazing.
We're seeing Xmas get a back massage, getting ready for that game 13.
Like that was crossing my mind. That was crossing my mind. So
Fist bump for the final game. Here we go. 13 games of Smash Bros. Can you believe it? 10 seconds in, finally getting some damage on board, and just continuing with the pressure. 41%, 52.
It always starts off strong, and then Rio just answers back. You've been seeing this nair in the fair a lot.
Yeah, he could have pivot grabbed him on the ledge. I think he expected him to go a little bit past the platform, though. But he's still just doing a really good job chasing him out. He started out with 87% before taking a single percent of damage back.
Unfortunately, he's going to have to take some of this percent, but it's nothing too big. But Ike takes what he's get.
Just rolling. I think he tried to shoot that point blank, but Rio just coming down with the aerial. Forward throw gonna get some damage, and
we lagging.
yeah,
Oh, we back.
Shadow Ball.
Shadow Ball right to the face.
All right,
He's gonna
let's
take the
go.
stop with such a crazy percent lead.
This is Rio's last stock of the tournament, and he's only on 27% to Xmas. This is definitely a do or die situation for him right now.
Rio has to come through with nothing but answers for Xmas.
He's got time. He doesn't necessarily need to make any crazy plays. Just as long as he plays well,
let's go, Rio.
he can make this comeback.
Yes.
There, we've seen the up throw and the air dodge read, but not gonna space that up air correctly.
Just have to see if Xmas has what it takes to keep this lead, though.
Yeah, it seems like he's just trying to play really safe, just down tilting in plays. Throwing the shadow balls, you can tell how much he really does not want to do anything that is going to get him punished.
Because we've seen when Rio gets his punish, he will carry. He will
Oh yeah,
take
no. Rio's punish game is insane.
Amazing.
Right now, coming down with the confusion.
Immediately air dodging after that was such a smart play, knowing that Rio would attack.
This is scary percent for Rio. Not necessarily kill percent, but he's getting close. This is a lot of extra credit that Xmas has gotten so far.
Xmas got to be very
Oh,
careful.
dash attack, not
Using
safe.
the F tilt to get him out of his face.
Oh, just turn around on landing into the down
main way
tilts.
to get somebody to learn how to do better, beating them.
110%. Rio has to make some big plays at this point. It's not enough
Something
to just
has to
play well.
happen. Xmas
so-
has way too much extra credit on him.
Yeah, like at this point, it's just any spare move. Last stock for both players coming out. 110 to 0. Anything will really kill Rio. Forward air, up smash, up throw maybe soon.
But you can't count out Rio because Ike has some
Oh,
amazing
not at all.
kill,
This hits.
kill
That's how
power.
it gets started. Once he gets advantage state, he just does not let go for a while. But the
That
forward
fair-
air gonna not take
Right
it.
into the blast zone. That was so close. That man
All the way
slid.
across the stage. Nair. Not gonna get any follow up. And the back throw. Okay, tried to
Answering
catch
with
him
up
with
air.
the.
Rage.
Oh, he
Oh,
tried to get
barely
the pivot
missing that grab.
Because if he gets a grab at this point, he
Right in
wins.
his face.
Zed is his win condition.
Oh, he's reaching for it.
Yeah, Mewtwo with a not very
Oh,
good
he's
grab.
slapping him right out of the air, and Xmas is going to take it. Let's go.
Xmas popping off,
It was a great grand final.
hugging out his homie. He is so happy to have won.
That was good.
First place at Coffee Boys 18, going to Xmas.
He played hard for that set.
That was a crazy set. 10 games, last stock situation so many times. Last stock situation that game. Rio scary, but Xmas pulling it out.
Yes.
That was a really good grand final.
You couldn't even count out Rio because Ike's kill power, that raw kill power, and that rage.
I think that's the craziest grand final.